All right, so once again, we're very fortunate to have a young man with us, young professional here in the city of Milwaukee, Aaron. Aaron, thank you for joining us and doing this interview for the young people. Would you mind telling us your first and last name, please?
Sure thing. Aaron Roman.
Aaron Roman. And Aaron, you're from, Mr. Roman, you're from the city of Milwaukee?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Born and raised.
All right. What part of Milwaukee?
First and Howard, Harambe.
Okay, very good, very good. And then in that area, you went to grade school, middle school in that area as well?
I did not.
Okay.
I went to Spanish immersion, so we were all there across town.
Okay, all right.
And then I spent a little bit of time on the east side later on at Maryland Avenue.
Okay, okay, very good. So then you graduated from both of those schools, and then what high school did you wind up attending?
I ended up attending Milwaukee School of Languages.
Okay.
Wilbur Wright.
Okay, very good. And while there, were you involved in any extracurricular activities, any sports? What kept you busy outside of school?
Football, track and field, a little cross country.
Okay, very good.
I try to stay active.
All right. That's playing 3 sports, 3 different seasons, I can imagine. Did you also attend, have a job at that time during high school?
I had a job. I worked at Centuries on Lisbon on 71st Street.
Okay.
I started working there when I was 15. I worked there until I graduated high school.
Okay.
And I moved on to, I wasn't learning what I wanted to learn. It was just a job that was putting some cash in your pocket at the time.
Yeah.
Showing you how to work with people.
Okay.
And I wanted more.
Okay, excellent, excellent. So then you graduated from School of the Arts? Or School of Languages?
School of Languages, yes,
okay.
I did.
All right, and then what happened after that, after graduation?
Same day I graduated high school, I went down to the Pfister Hotel just because, I knew it was a big hotel.
Pfister downtown?
Pfister Hotel downtown,
okay.
424 East Wisconsin.
All right.
Went down there and I applied. I talked to a young lady in the Human Resource Department because I don't have any experience and I'm a hard worker, and she laughed at me. And she gave me a job. She gave me a job, entry-level job in banquet setup.
Okay, very
Within
good.
6 months, I was supervising that department. Then I did my human resource internship down there.
Okay, okay. Now, what made you go to the Pfister of all places? You could have went back to Century, you could have went to Pick and Save, you could have went anywhere. What made you go to the Pfister the same day you graduated? Did someone tell you to do that?
No, no one told me to do that. Downtown's always been it's always been capturing to me, So I wanted to go down there and see what was what, and it stood out just because of the art.
Okay, okay, very good. Okay, so then you were there with the Pfister for how long?
Between 2006 and 2011.
Okay, 2006, 2011, very good. So 5 years spent there at the Pfister. You learned a lot, did a lot of networking, met a lot of people, grew in the organization. Where did your trajectory take you after that? Did you stay on with the Pfister in another capacity, or did you move forward elsewhere?
After I finished my human resource intern, actually during my intern, I started working at Carnivore Steakhouse.
Okay.
When Mason Street Grill opened up, I think that was sometime around 2010.
Okay.
The manager there noticed I was a bright young guy. I didn't know anything. I was very green.
Yeah.
In customer service, but I was a hard worker.
Okay.
And he showed me about wine, showed me how to deal with people, showed me how to actually serve.
Okay.
When he left there, I left there with him.
Okay.
I didn't really leave. He took me with him. And he said he wasn't done with me yet. He had me working at Carnivore, and at night I was doing the Pfister during the day.
Okay, so you're doing 15, 16-hour days, Pfister and the Carnivore.
Oh yeah, man, you got to get it in when you can.
Okay, all right. Makes sense. You're your early 20s. What else could you be doing besides working and making money and taking care of yourself?
I did a little schooling too. I did some school for hospitality and culinary arts.
Okay, very good, very good. So your time there at during your internship with the Pfister, as well as being at the Carnivore, what skills were you picking up? What were you learning during that opportunity?
Poise.
Okay.
Poise. A lot of wine knowledge.
Okay.
I did a little bit of bartending at an extent doing that. I was learning how people work, learning how to deal with people, how to learn how to deal with stress.
Okay.
Learning how to run a restaurant, learning how to run a kitchen.
Okay.
Learning how to operate in the group network, how to work as a team. That was, people don't realize how key those skills are moving forward as an adult. You have to learn how to work with people.
Very good, very good. So you're in the food and beverage, you're serving, you're learning how to work with people. What happened after that experience at Carnivore and your internship? Did you stay on with them longer than that? How long was that process?
The internship ended in 2011 when I left the hotel.
Okay.
At that point, that was like November of 2011 when I ended there. I was working at Carnivore full time from that point on during the day, at night, and then I was doing schooling during the day.
Okay. All right, very good. And then what were you're studying? What again? Culinary arts?
Culinary arts and hospitality.
Okay, very good, very good. So you left Pfister. You're still working at the Carnivore. Then what happened?
I went through an internship with the Big Step.
Okay.
Under meal writing. I was trying to do something with my hands.
Okay.
I didn't have many skills working with my hands, and I wanted to improve on that just because it didn't feel right.
All right, all right.
So I took it upon myself to enroll in an apprenticeship, went over the Big Step, tested in, passed my carpenter's test, and I was doing meal writing for a year, maybe a year and a half before I got injured in 2015.
Okay, okay, very good. So were you still, while you're doing the meal writing for a year and a half, were you still at Carnivore at that time?
During the time, not yes. I was at Carnivore until 2013.
Okay, okay, very
I started working there roughly 2008.
Okay, so then after that experience, meal writing, you're doing some carpentry, you leave Carnivore. What was the next step? What happened after that?
Let's see. What happened after that?
2014, 2015?
2014, 2015, I spent a lot of time injured.
Oh, really?
I spent a lot of time reading after that. I had a couple of setbacks, which is normal in life. You're supposed to have those setbacks to kind of reevaluate your position and understand your position. Did that for a while. I had a chance to actually work with my father for a while in the trades. Okay. And I did that. We rebuilt a couple houses for him. I got familiar with tools. Okay. After those injuries, I had to make sure I was, solid. So I spent a lot of time working out, trying to get myself situated, and doing a lot of work with mental health.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. So then, you did that. Now we're talking about, 6 years removed from our present day. So where are you now? What are you doing now, and what kind of led you to that direction?
2015, 2016, I started a company called A Healthy Herb, which is an all-service tea company. Okay. The goal behind that is to be everything you need in tea, parallel to Starbucks. Okay.
All right. Very good. And that's your hat. That's your logo that you have on there.
Absolutely. Yes.
All right. All right. I can dig it. I can dig it. So A Healthy Herb, that business is still running and functional at this time?
Absolutely.
Okay. Very good. And where can we find your products?
Online right now, you can find us. We're working towards getting an outpost. By the end of the year, we should be in Outpost, and then we're working on the actual brick and mortar location. Okay,
very good. And then what else are you doing? I mean, so you have your own company. Obviously, you learn how to deal with people and how to engage and how to sell. What else, keeps Aaron busy?
Music. I'm a musician. I learned how to play guitar about, what year is it? About 12 years ago, I picked up guitar in the midst of all my apprenticeship stuff, intern stuff, and it's been sticking with me since. So I was teaching for a little while before I got into A Healthy Herb. I'm still teaching, but it's not really a thing right now. Right now, I'm really focused on this internship with apprenticeship with plumbing.
Okay. So you're in plumbing now?
Correct.
Okay, very good. All right, so dealing with water. What company are you working with, the plumbing?
Diamond Plumbing, your service company.
Okay, very good. Yeah, we did an interview with Mr. Coleman, Julian Coleman, correct?
Outstanding young guy. Okay,
all right, fantastic. Well, this is great. What advice could you give a young person who is looking, kind of like you? They don't have a true path, but they're learning, they're young, they're ambitious. What advice could you give them to help them be successful?
Find out whatever you gravitate towards and make it your focus. Okay. Don't spend time on something that you aren't drawn to. Okay. Be true to yourself. Work hard. It's going to sound bad. I'm not going to tell you to go to college until you know what you want to go to college for. Right. The status quo tells you to go to college right out of high school and run up a tab. Yeah. I say go to work first. Right. Go to work, learn what you want to do, and develop some skills in that. So if college doesn't work out, or maybe that's not for you, it's not for everyone, at least you can fall back on your skills. Okay, very good. Well, we really appreciate this step one. Hopefully we can learn more about your apprenticeship with the plumbing, your service company and Diamond Plumbing, and then see how you grow along these next few years here in this industry as well. Wonderful. I appreciate you having me today.
No problem. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to talking to you soon.
Have a good one, all right?
You too.